I'm Dr. Norman Elliott, just recently retired physician here in Atlanta. I was a practicing gastroenterologist, which is another way of saying stomach doctor, for many years here in Atlanta. My background is mostly in high school and college. I was a mechanical engineering student. However, prior to going to medical school, I was a pilot in the Air Force for many years, flying both rescue and medical evacuation, long-range medical evacuation. What I love about medicine, medicine is no more than solving a problem. If you have a patient that comes into you with symptoms, you have to put that puzzle together and try and figure out why they have the symptoms they have. And that's one of the things I really, truly enjoy. It was very similar to what I did as an engineer as well. The other thing that I really like about medicine is you get a chance to help people. You hear about doctors saving lives. Well, it's really not about saving lives. It's really about relieving suffering. And that's the one thing that you can do at any point during your career. And so I really, really like that about medicine. Salary expectations, they're all over the map because there are so many different ways that you can work in medicine. For gastroenterologists, it starts at about $200,000 and goes up to about $800,000 a year. But most people do not get into medicine because of the money, because it takes a long time to become a physician. So during that time, you're not making the high salaries that your colleagues would be making. Generally, it takes, from the time you graduate from college, it takes you roughly 10 years until you're fully trained to go out to be a practicing physician. So it does take a long time. Preparing for a career in medicine, generally you have to take certain subjects that are required before you go into medical school, and mostly that's college math, college English, chemistry, biology, but beyond that, it's up to you. It's whatever you like. I had in a class before me in medical school, there was a commander of a nuclear submarine. He decided he wanted to go into medicine after many years in the Navy, and he did. His background was engineering as well. There was my table mate in anatomy class was a pastor. He had religious studies all of his life, and he too went into medicine. And then one of my other classmates was an artist, and she had been in art for many years. So there are many different ways that you can get into medicine and the many different fields of study. The one thing I would not recommend doing, and that's pre-med, because a lot of the classes that you take in college for pre-med, you're going to take them over again when you get in medical school, so you'd be repeating yourself. Will it be around in 20 years? Well, certainly medicine is going to be around. It's been around for thousands upon thousands of years, and I don't see that changing. What I do see is how you practice medicine. That will be changed. With the technology, it's slowly changing now, and I think that it will be changing in the future, but there will always be a need for a practicing physician. One of the things that I did over the past 30 some odd years, in addition to my practice in gastroenterology, I continued to fly for the Air National Guard, and I also was a team physician for the Atlanta Braves for 24 years, and also raised a family. Well, between all those things, there was times that I could not do some of my hobbies and some of my other interests. So I've taken that time now, and I'm actually working on a math degree, and I'm also doing my art, which I truly enjoy. In summary, I'd have to say that if you are somebody that likes to work with people, enjoys working with any people, who does not mind the long hours, then there's a place in medicine for you. There are many different ways that you can work in medicine, and most of them will meet all of your salary expectations long term.